Behave!
Hello, and welcome back to another video. And surprisingly, it's more Warhammer Road Trader. I think I found where I gotta go. We'll see what happens. Can we move our? Why for a monster is tempo in the patch of man? I'm saying I can clearly see the life of my flock. Always bustling move here. I can see their own users. What's going on? If I wouldn't have it of locking myself in the tempo, would I have made it time to intervene in the massacre of your subjects? No. Too precise in the not in the golden halls, but here in the square among the people. Golden halls are from home. I like what you got to offer me. Let's see. Just I got nothing to trade. Whatever. Okay. So what quests are here? Where's first mate digger?
Blessed be the road that we take.
Side of car trader would be enough to break any tax piece heart. The machine's leaning slightly on one side, screaming. Try to repair the car trader. See what's increasing growing. The car trader dusty screen lights up on the silver line heading. Prices up inside. The master spirit of the car trader is angry but willing to serve. Select attention. Welcome. Promise though, I never heard of such a road trader house. Whoever this probably was, he was Sir thought big. Lord Captain Straight was one of the trailblazers of the continent's expanse, and this station's founder. I read about his great deeds. Lord Dawn was one they called anti-colonial at the Aston Mediterranean by his will, later inheriting a warrant. He accumulated enough power to gather a small fleet of loyal allies, venture into the conquer expanse. They say football was meant to be his personal palace world, but the construction dragged on for decades and Loperins eventually died of old age. His enemy instantly tore football to pieces and turned it into the bastion of Vienna we know today. One that is full of bandits, privateers, and road traders. Let's just leave. Just trying to go what the hell I gotta go. Inspection is for free. What do I have? Oh. Clark.
Something ominous lurks ahead.
Well prepared the body of the gray-haired man lying in the coffin. They did a great job. Even in death, he looks majestic. This is quite the meeting, if it can be called such under the circumstances. Albert, you know this man? Do I? I would tell you all about this man, but the words I use would be improper for a funeral. This, your relationship, is Jarvis Dent. Known back in the day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Chronicles expanse. The nickname Jim Jern for his habit having a jug or two of Promethean on hand. He did love burning things. Oh yes, he was a menace back then. How long was it 60 years ago, I was serving my last days in the Navy when news came of his latest attack. Well, there's a time when the sight of Jerrycan in the coffin would have been enough to make me dance. Quite literally, by the throne, I would have danced a jig on the spot, but now, I don't know. And then we're jumping into the warp right from under the cruiser's nose. Ah, you old beast. Would have thought I'll be at your funeral? Who would have thought I'd be your... This is very grand for a private student in this normal of football. Folks on football are known to be turning blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't so unscrupulous as to honor private scum a few paces away from the leash's wrestlers. While no one has heard of Dance for so many decades, I barely recognize him myself. I've seen his face on pics a few times back then. I assume he retired and started a more or less honest life under a new name. What was it they were calling him? Master Borlando? Now I remember Reverend Harmonious mentioned the name Master Borlando as one of the biggest donors to the temple. So we got an update. The rotator has his chance to step in and influence who has a lot. Okay.
Activating motive force reserves.
Oh, here we go. Found something. My patience, you remember the way out? Dismiss. Battle him. What as he put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like you're an Imperial clerk, not one of us. Where's my cargo, Venom? Flacco has it, doesn't he? So how... That's how you do business with your old friends these days? So you don't remember, then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Alright, move. Gee, get... Wow, he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows on the Alchemist and thank your lucky stars. You were able to walk out the door. You won't get the chance next time. First an insult, now threats. I see clarity and tact are no longer a valued commodity on football. Oh well. I find myself a better deal. She turns to your heel and... I press 1. Welcome to our Legion Football. Let us please proceed to my office. And spare befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will accommodate nearby. Please follow me. While you engage in small talk, you get a chance to take the measure of the leash Torquado. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he is used to people always listening to what he says, judging by his observant gaze. He has been studying you in return the whole time. Let us talk business on behalf of the elite of football station. I offer you my condolences, Lady Von Palacios. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of good intentions and willingness to cooperate. Reply in high Gokta, I accept your condolences. I am not researching the language of the Arcasis, but I hope you didn't say anything unsavory. Either way, besides a certain distance between us, I will make a note of it. I am impressed by your prudence, your decision to arrive in football incognito without announcing either the death of the previous work trader or your own status. It is quite wise. The rumors will spread sooner or later. It's impossible to keep secret something that's known to thousands of people serving on a voyage ship, but for now, you're free to reap the benefits of anonymity. As you may have noticed, football is currently in a state of crisis. The people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself. I was attacked right at the docks. An outrageous sense, a show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents in football are akin to natural disasters, impossible to predict and preempt. They simply happen. Many consider football to be a pirate's den, but believe me when I say that there is difference between organized crimes and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The animals are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even the leader is more akin to an ideologue, a rabble rouser, who calls for people's head. Not a commander. Sooner or later, we'll find him and have him strung. They will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Behind the carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening. I'm sorry for the loss of your assistant. What? Oh yes, her death was a regrettable development. What's the situation in the region? Troubling. Xenos raids are growing more frequent, trade is suffering, and fringe wars are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic to their exotic nature. The core of the Imperial forces in the continent are departed for the sector's borders to combat the Xenos threat. There has been no word from them for a while. Then again, with the distance and the current issue with the astropaths, there is not entirely out of the ordinary. So, we are not yet alone. From several of the worlds hit by Xeno attacks, we receive reports of fierce warriors who descend from the sky and enter the fray. The fragmentary accounts lead me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the constant spans, and I'll await news for their victories with great anticipation. Who was that woman in the warnings throughout? A dead woman talking. Some, however, will go her J. Hadra, a small-time hustler with big adventures that will lead her to a sticky end. It's strange, a small times, even a particular audacious one, wouldn't likely court in public with a figure as important as the Legion of Football. What seems stranger is that the Legion knows this small fry by name. She's irrelevant since I'm the one in control in the situation. I can speak behalf of this. No worthy restaurants, okay. Have there been any Xeno attacks on football? No, they haven't. Attacking football in general is not particularly reasonable thing to do. Many teams are dark here at any given time, and even the list of weapons on board with them would make for a decent fighting force. That's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have occasionally hidden under the station's customs officials. For us, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. We're talking about dealing in Xeno artifacts in I do not approve of fear of Xenotech. One must know and understand the enemy. I'm convinced that your connections with football will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of Xeno considerably. I will see to it that your curiosity is satisfied in every way. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection, not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with the warp navigation in your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanished during short jumps are coming in from the entire sector. Communication with the Kalia sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have docked in the mall in recent years, none have yet returned. The last ship that came through the mall from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump took almost 2 decades in real time space. You have heard words. Sorry. You have heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the mall would become completely inaccessible for navigators for years on end. Thus, temporarily cutting off the Coronis expands from the Imperium. Even so, when limos are particularly alarming, it seems that something has been profound affecting them all. Yes. Brr. Sorry about that. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely depending on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some resources, but the supply issue didn't start yesterday. Footfall will be obliged if House of Valancians will assist us by signing a character for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you asked for help. Naturally, I contacted other road traders, but the term of House Corona would have bled for dry. And as for the esteemed Kalios winter scale, instead of food shipment from him, I received a transport, the Nivica, packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone. So many extra miles to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for low winter scale, and so I put my faith in you, the third and the last of the football allies. So what are the terms of this deal? Simple. The little food shipments from your fertile world is Janice, I imagine. A squire slimmer with the jewel of Don Velasquez protect, whatever that word is, in exchange for a fair payment. The payment will be unfair, as I will be robbing you blind, but you will remain in charge. I will help Footfall, but not out of desire for profit. I have no interest in obtaining any favors in kind of becoming your patron, only in saving people's lives. Such charity is rare sight in the Cornish expanse. Even figure the powers of rogue traders do not show it often. Thank you, your ladyship. What is happening in the shadow quarters? Why is there quarantine? All that. Who knows? It could be an actual epidemic, or perhaps two families that started it all just came down with food poisoning at the same time. We're on a space station. The best solution here is to isolate the area and wait for the problem to resolve itself. I wish to help the people in the quarantine zone. I will have medicine delivered to them from my ship. I can bar you from doing so, but I can help you. But note that this is not the wisest course of action. With due respect, your ladyship. I would like to know more about your Avengers gang and why haven't they been dealt with. He grits his teeth slightly before answering. I've been using all my resources to delay at the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't gotten around the average yet, as detrimental as they are. There are no players. When the leader dies, the rest will scatter. Where did one go to make a few deals here on the station? Here. I am the main dealer in the station, and it would be disrespectful for me to say that you take your business to football traders of lesser importance. Still, you might take an interest in few people of note, for example, Reverend Emerus Doloroso, this servant of the elect. No, I can't say that word. Is rumored to purchase sacred relics from captains and other traders. Don't seem keen on becoming his competitors. If you're looking for goods that can entertain, you can find Octavia at the servant called Adeptus Maximus. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and processed a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her pour you her signature drink. It's meant for a common footfall rabble, not discerning clientele. What oath are you referring to? There's a certain constant in football. Any rogue trader who arrives in station and docks is considered to be its absolute ruler. And the leech is servant. That makes me your servant. No, I don't want. Okay. However, as long as you remain incognito, it will be difficult for you to use this privilege. Keep in mind that if you wish to communicate with less knowledgeable inhabitants of the station, for them, you are an ordinary visitor's footfall. I won't abuse my right. And I in turn will remember your gracious attitude. And I remember it when the esteemed collector Winterseer returns to discover that the football is no longer under his patronage. He will be displeased upon finding his demented approach encroached upon, and will try to take it back. As in Cali's Winterseer, this is a very, very hazardous phenomenon. A fight between two rogue traders will ensue, and as ridiculous as it may sound, its outcome will likely depend on the allegiance of the Sage of Leech. Something tells me you used to be a bit of a bandit yourself. I have no more questions. Then I won't take up your time. Okay. How the hell? There you go. The hell?
I've never wondered so much before.
Look, Captain, please report that the inspections have been completed and all identified simulators have been resolved. God damn it. The void ship is ready to depart footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instruction. And there's a number of issues that need to be addressed. So wait, did I did the football shit? I mean the other quest. A grown young man calls out to you. He's clean shaven. Noble lady, immediately time you please. I am Bastion in Dominic Bastila Chorda, youngest cousin of House Chorda, envoy of the instant Bastila Chorda, rogue trader of Cornerspan by the grace of the most holy emperor. And you must be the envoy of Tiller von. I noticed that you arrived in the steam lady's ship. Chorda, They are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Cornerspan, but not on football. This station is under the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that we are about to hear a more curious offer. Reveal the truth. What a tragedy. What a terrible loss. Please accept my condolences, your ladyship. May the Emperor's light be with the righteous departed, and may their brilliance never dim in the memory of their descendants. And please likewise accept my congratulations on attaining the status of rogue trader, albeit as a consequence of such tragic events. What do you wish to speak to me about? A matter of almost decency. You see, you've been to the residence of the Leech. Fountain almost certainly appealed to you for assistance in arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The Von Valencia's is famed for the abundance of the main world agri world, an imperial world dedicated entirely to the production of agriculture. Janus, it will be odd for him not to see such an opportunity when football is on the verge of found. However, Korda Dynasty pursues his own interests on football. We have already announced our terms to the Leech, but he is stalling, I imagine, in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Korda Destiny believes that the cooperation will be part of both rogue traders' house. If you refuse, thereby force him to agree to deal with us. Does again promise you a share of the profits. That's okay. The Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less divvying up profits among themselves, especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's world is at stake, even once it should fall. Behind your smile, Master Brian, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your warrior cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's wrath should be these negotiations prove fruitless, or wrath of House von Valesius. They're coming again, brothers. Of the ones who came before, I don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? I appreciate the warning, Indra. What? There's two upwards.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Okay. Who's go first? Oh, wait. Ah.
Running binary override. The scriptural prognosis is
Ah. Ah. Okay, here we go.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may, I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll wait.
I will do my duty. Indeed.
Whoa. Oh, that wasn't me. Oh, there's people here? I didn't even notice. This guy is fucking dead. So the game's for the next.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without none can escape the Emperor's judgment. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. You, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act. Will do.
Oh.
Was that you? Or
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
High momentum.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
God damn.
Victory is imminent.
I tried. What? Ah, she's stunned.
I'm not so sure.
High momentum. Activate calculated fury algorithm. Running by Eric. My competencies are not that universal.
Okay. Reduce the damage from the target.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. As duty demands.
Wait, you killed. Okay.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one. For von Valentius. I will do my duty.
That's that's not how I want. I hit the wrong button.
Reduce to dust.
Who's left? Okay.
not dare ask. Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
A tactically sound approach.
Perfect. Came out the hiding head. Oh, you son, you dead.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without belief is worthless.
God damn it. Oh shit, I got. You attain heavy armor, unlike the medium armor. Heavy armor provides the ability to deflect damage. Deflections. Oh damn. Find the disgraced stranger in the bar. A new particular list of gang has been set up in football. The location of the base has been found and entered somewhere near Sector 2 in the Shadow Quarters. Oh, okay. Look at this. Has been placed on the quarantine. Okay, so we found progress. But yeah, that was our fight. It was awesome. It reminds me why I like this game. I'll armor up in the next video, but yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, like I said. And as always, keep on gaming. Oh, I don't know what's going on now. Weird. Later.